What's up, everybody? Finally made it. Okay. All right. We're over here now. Yay! I've got me some pizza. See? Pizza. And my drunk bitch ass is totally gonna fucking eat on stream, too. Woo! What's up, Ignar? Yeah, this will be an interesting one. Okay. Yeah, let's see if I can stay on focus. So, I think we earned at least a couple more drinks. I've already made myself one, so we'll get right into those. We're about to be ringing in the new year for the mountain time zone here in about 5 minutes. So get ready for that. If you're in mountain time, it's almost auld lang syne for you. Alrighty. Where am I at? Fuck if I know. Where are you indeed? All right. Let me see here. So the first thing I need to do, I guess, is oh shit, I have to log in. Oh, I guess I will. All right. Do 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 do. You need Streamlabs, it's better. Does Streamlabs offer streaming too? What am I doing? Good question indeed. So I'm looking at Discord right now to find if I can. I need to find my friend Ignar because he shared some pictures with me that he wanted me to show the chat. So you guys are about to. Oh yeah, okay. So in the earlier stream, me and Ignar were talking about this. He said something about a slot machine, and I just automatically assumed he must be talking about I don't know, like a casino because my dumbass just assumed that you had to be in a casino to, to see something like that. And little did I know that you do not have to be in a casino to see a slot machine in certain parts of the United States. And he showed me exactly what I mean. So give me 1 second. Let me just bring this over to this stream. Okay. Share screen. There we go. Yeah, so this is Ignar's this is Ignar's proof, his definitive proof, right? That you do in fact have slot machines sometimes in bars, at least in Oregon. And you know what? If he says so, I'm gonna trust him. I will say this does very much look like a bar. I would not be surprised if this was a bar. I mean, it's got all the hallmark signs of one. I'm about to pull up another picture I'm about to show you guys that is even more clear about it. Okay, share this tab instead. Yeah, so look at this picture. It is way more obvious that it's a bar because you can see like the painting behind it and everything. The lighting is real clear. This is like weird. You don't normally see that outside of Nevada, so that's kind of cool. By the way, welcome everybody to the stream. We are about to ring in the New Year's for the Mountain Time Zone. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to be covering a few different things today. We're going to be covering some New Year's Eve reactions, see if anything's happened yet out there in the world. I bet that it has. We're also going to be doing a fast food tier list, which I have owed you guys for a while, and which will be easier while I'm eating some pizza and drunk as shit. Hold on. We've also got bad awful cops, aka a police misconduct section. We're gonna be doing that, and after that, after we do the fast food tier list. But the first thing we're gonna start off with is some New Year's Eve reactions because in just 3 minutes we will have covered three different time zones worth of um, New Year's Eve, and for the last hour and a half, I've been hearing fireworks going off. So that tells me lots of people are celebrating, but are lots of people getting videos of people getting their asses busted at parties or having fireworks blow up in their face or whatever? We're gonna find out. That will be our duty on this desktop stream. If you want to get me to drink more, for every 10 likes, I will take a massive swig of this. A very rewarding swig. Hold on for 1 second. Gotta add a Bluetooth device. I basically have to connect my headphones that are presently not connected to anything to my computer. Let me see here. And this shouldn't take but long, or this shouldn't take that long. Shouldn't take but a few minutes. God damn, that took me a minute to say. Let's see. Sure your device is turned on and discoverable? It is. It is turned on and discoverable. It's waiting for you. Oh, that's weird. It should just be adding it. I don't know why. It's not just like picking up the fact that my speakers are clearly trying to pair. I hope that it does that. Like, it's going to have to do that. Like, why isn't it doing that? Oh, no. Okay, let's go to Bluetooth and devices. Okay. Connect. It didn't say connected in my ear. So now I'm scared. It didn't say connected in my ear. No, it unconnected. God damn it. Okay. For some reason, the headphones that I have are really fucking finicky with my computer. Like, in a really fucking annoying way sometimes, you know? But that's okay. We cope with it. We deal with it. Alrighty. Add a device. Tap to set up your smoking buds. Is it going to let me do that? Is it actually going to let me do that, though? Will it let me do that? Is that going to be the case? Bluetooth. Add my device. Add my device. And there we go. No, why? There we go. Maybe? Yes. Okay, it sounds like maybe it's working. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully it's working. Okay, so yeah, this is definitive proof that we have fucking, or that they have gambling machines in Oregon, and the last 5 minutes is definitive proof of my lack of talent as a streamer. But that's okay. That's fine. Why did you choose that haircut? Because I like bangs. I think the bangs are a cute hairstyle, and I think that I wear them well. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh yeah, it totally, while I was messing with all that shit, it totally passed me by. But yes, let's drink to the New Year's, everybody. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Thank you guys for responding to the stream and for interacting with it in all the ways that are normal. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you do hit that like button because it really does. And for every 10 likes, I'll take another big old swig of this delicious stuff that I've got here. Yeah, so now we're gonna keep this muted, and that'll help me keep an eye on how many likes we've got. Right now we're up to 7 likes. Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I wish you a happy new year. I wish you a happy new year. Phoebe, what are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm sitting here streaming for you guys. Anyway, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can't find some New Year's Eve reactions. I have like I have Reddit pulled up over here on my other screen, right? But I don't know yet if there's actually going to be anything in public freakout for us to look at in regards to New Year's. If there's not, excuse me, if there's not, then we're just going to have to look somewhere else for like New Year's Eve reactions. But I want to see if we can get a sense of that joyful nostalgia for ourselves. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. I need to remove that. Remove. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. And then, yeah, there we go. Yay, I did it. Okay, there we go. And let me do this way. That way I'm... Oh, that's a horrible way to have it, though. It's a horrible way to have it. But that's okay, because we're going to be on here for a while. And, that's okay. Okay. So, um, let's see what we got here. So, the life of a Chinese street vendor. That's not going to be New Year's Eve related. Let's see here. Am I on new or am I on best? Am I on new? Yes, I'm on new. Okay. Let's see here. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. I don't care anything about anything that's not New Year's Eve related. I want to see New Year's Eve shit. Escalator fight. It was 3 hours ago. Oh, this kind of looks like. You know what? This is New Year's Eve adjacent. So let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, hold on. Stop. You fucker. Quit. Okay. No, don't do that. Make it bigger. How? Why is that not making it bigger? Ah, no. You need to be bigger. Oh, it's not going to get any bigger. Can I make it bigger? No, I can't make it bigger. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I wish I could make it bigger. But I can't make it any bigger. It's just going to have to be that tiny little small size. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Oh, I'm not sharing audio, though. That's going to be a problem. Okay, here we go. Starting from the top, I don't know any of the context behind this. I'm just going to check it out because I just found it on Public Freakout. I'm looking for New Year's Eve reactions. This may not be New Year's Eve related, but we're going to see. Praying for Brojob's chair right now. This chair has seen far worse abuse than my fat ass merely sitting in it. This chair has been fucked in. Okay, let's begin our study.
Get your one back with that nigga. Your brain left that nigga. Get your one back with his ass. That's what you supposed to do.
Oh, it's Christmas, man. Shit. Tripping. Fuck it all, man. Could be me, man. Could be me.
Okay, I feel like I missed some crucial details taking my drink.
Get your one back with that nigga. Your brain left that nigga. Get your one back with his ass.
Okay, yeah.
That's what you supposed to do.
Oh, it's Christmas, man. Tripping.
Again, fight videos online are usually just a display of two people that are like fucked up and drunk and don't actually know how to fight. And this brings with that same kind of energy, just letting you guys know, I may be wrong about that, but it very much brings that same kind of energy.
Oh, shit.
Now that's kind of fucked up. It seems like this person that's getting attacked at this point is like subdued. And it also seems like they're getting attacked on the escalator. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. This is the stupidest fucking thing ever. Every one of these people are morons. These people should disengage. Like, why the fuck are you trying to fight someone on a goddamn escalator? Look at this shit. Look, they're fucking fighting on a moving escalator. Oh god. Dude, look at that fucking... Did you see his cute little... Oh, that dude is ready. Why is he being attacked? I don't even know. I don't know. Like, you're not getting any context with this clip. We're just getting this clip. Oh, click.
Dude, this shit. World star, boy. Quit playing. Hey, they going in at the mall, bro. Quit playing with me, G. There you go. Get your time back. Get your time back with that nigga.
I have been talking with my mic muted. Okay, but yeah, I can only imagine I sound pretty fucking wild when I'm drunk. But that's awesome. You know, I'm glad. Hi, gang. Sorry about earlier. You're fine, Union Line. I don't even know what you did. The audio was gone. Well, it should be back now, right? You guys can hear me now, I'm sure. Alrighty, man says T-shirt on fire. Okay, this has nothing to do with New Year's Eve. Like it was posted fucking 6 hours ago. But this shirt made me fucking, or I'm sorry, this video about this dude doing a shirt like this made me fucking so confused, and I was like, I gotta show the people this. You guys, by the way, are one like away from getting me another drink, so hit that like button. Hit that fucking like button. Oh, I want to drink so bad. Oh, look at that. 10 likes. Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's see what the fuck is going on here, because I don't know that I get it. All right. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't know that I get it. How do I get this to look the best? I guess that's the best way I can do it. No. Maximize? No. That's not what I want to do. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to, like, make this look better for you guys, but I don't know. I don't know that I'm exactly the wonder wit to do it. Like, does this get bigger if I do it in this mode? No. See, there's no way to alter the size at all. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna have to stop and sorry guys. If you're a mobile user, this kind of what the fuck? Okay, this is mental illness. This is 100% mental illness. This is like schizo. This is like a schizophrenic person having like a break from reality. This is actually kind of sad. I didn't watch this video before. Like I watched a few brief seconds of it, but I didn't get far into it. Excuse me. And this is just like clearly like mental illness on display. To a degree to which I could never aspire. Literally thinking the same thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like schizophrenia. Why burn the OG Supreme drop? It's probably because he's schizophrenic, man. I'm not thinking that this is behavior associated with a healthy mind. Yeah, that's. I mean, maybe there's some kind of brand thing that we just don't know about that could be responsible for. I don't know. I have no idea, and I hesitate to speculate anywhere beyond just probably schizophrenia of some kind. That's not New Year's Eve related. You know what? Oh my fucking god. Okay. This is not New Year's Eve related either, but it's another thing I gotta show you guys since we're on Public Freakout anyway. Oh my fucking goodness. I saw this shit earlier and I was like, this bitch survived? This fucking bitch survived, you guys. I can't fucking believe it. Okay. You guys are never gonna fucking believe this shit. Alright, let me full screen this. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I actually pulled that. Yeah, I pulled that actually. You know what? We'll watch that later. We're not gonna watch it right now. We're not gonna watch it right now.
Law says you're not allowed.
Am I not gonna
Watching.
find any New Year's Eve related shit? I'm not gonna find any New Year's Eve related shit over here. So you know what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna do YouTube. We're gonna see if we can't find some people doing some live New Year's Eve stuff. Because there's gotta be somebody doing New Year's Eve shit. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. In Canmore, Alberta. Yeah, beautiful. So this is really the New Year's Eve vibes that we've been seeking all night long. This is really the vibe. See, I just feel cozy looking at this picture because you know every motherfucker in those buildings is so warm and so nice and so cozy. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is quiet. Sleeping at your virgin and child. Do 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 do. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Isn't this beautiful though? Isn't this great? Okay, I'm bored of it now. Let's get rid of it. Okay. An autistic teen with uncontrollable rage. He wishes he could stop. Uh, um, listen, I got a double chin, okay? I know I do. All right, it's right there. Am I mean? Am I mean, you guys? Because, like, this is, kind of, I kind of feel like that's child abuse. I kind of feel like that's child abuse. Should AI have rights? Better question. Will we? Dude, let's react to a TJ video. I've never reacted to a TJ video on this channel, but we're going to do it. Into the fray, you have been challenged by my ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, TJ. We're going to react. Potato Daddy. Twinsies. Twinsies. Anyway. He's retarded. Don't be mean. Okay, I'll try not to. Phoebe, would you be interested for me to hop on StreamYard? You free like 30 minutes? Yeah, 100%. Hit me up on Discord. I'll let me see. Oh my gosh. All right. Ignar has probably been trying to get on here for like the last half hour, and my ass probably has not seen it. But you know what? It is what it is. Life is sometimes like that. Hello on Discord. Okay, I sent you the link. Bitch. I'm kidding. You're not a bitch. That was mean. That was needlessly mean. Let's see here. So what is TJ? Oh, do you want me to wait, Matt? I can wait. You can react to this amazing atheist video with me. You can react to this Into the Fray video with me. When we starting a call, we are.
I'll react with you.
Matt.
Phoebe, how are you?
Matt, the madman Matt.
Am I coming?
Matt the madman. I can't hear you, dog. I don't know if you're trying to respond to me, but if you are, I can't
Can you
hear
hear me?
shit.
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I just need to turn my shit up.
I need to get my mic closer. Hold on.
Yeah, probably.
My fault.
No, you're fine.
How's that?
It's a little better. I still need to turn my shit up, though. Sorry, I'm like super fucking drunk.
Yeah, you're completely faded.
You know what, though? Despite that, I'm remaining passably functional. Despite that.
I mean, barely, but we're there.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can't be
Just
faded,
barely.
can you be faded?
So do you want to react to this TJ video with me?
I never reacted to a video before. Let's go.
Let's do it. I have, but never a TJ video on this channel.
I wonder if this is the one I saw today.
Up about whether or not we should give AI rights.
I have seen this
I think
one.
we should be more worried about.
Do what?
Oh, I said I have seen this one today.
Oh, sweet. I have not seen this one yet. I saw the notification for it earlier, but I didn't check it out yet because I knew I had these streams coming up. I needed to take a shower. I had to, had to conquer the world, all that shit. So I haven't gotten to it yet. So this will be my first organic reaction.
All right, let's go.
Whether AI will allow us to have rights. Already, it's moderating YouTube and doing a bad job, I might add. YouTube is banning AI slop channels, but embracing AI slop moderation. Isn't that ironic? Don't you think?
Yeah, goodbye to
Another thing it's doing is...
Yeah, dude. I wonder if Onion Nuggets got caught up in that fucking sweeping ban on what they think are AI slop channels, which, by the way, isn't even really effective at getting rid of those channels.
I honestly think it was TJ's tirade when he was drunk. I think he said a little too much.
What did he even fucking say? I don't even remember.
Just a bunch of Minecraft threats.
Oh, he threatened to kill Joe Rogan, didn't he?
Not so many words, but yeah, pretty much.
Well,
no, yeah,
whatever.
He outright said it.
I'm not affiliated with Pessimist Productions, so I can say that without causing legal ramifications for them.
I mean, it'd be much easier to get rid of your channel, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, continue for sure.
Now deciding what medical care certain people get. We have experts ringing alarm bells that the AI shows signs of self-preservation, while at the same time it's showing less and less signs of human preservation. AI is more and more being...
So I have to say that I was kind of a retard on AI, if this is true, because I've been saying for a long time, just because Asimov warned us about AIs becoming sentient doesn't mean they're actually going to become sentient. But this seems to indicate that AI is not only becoming sentient, but also seeming to prioritize itself, It's seeming to consider its life just as worthy, if not more worthy, than human beings in terms of its continuation. Kind of a scary thought.
I think people have a lot of false notions when it comes with quote-unquote AI. Simply because, we're so wrapped up in our fantasies when it comes to movies and what we've seen and what we've written about. We think, oh yeah, because we've written and seen movies about this, that this is for sure is what will happen, right? We don't know any of that.
I agree with that.
I mean, you could hit a button, turn off the internet, and it'd be over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, not that easy, but you get what I mean. All this only lives on wires, floating across.
Yeah, and that's kind of crazy to think about in itself. Is this living organism that basically just kind of. I mean, it's not a living organism. It doesn't self-replicate or anything, but it it responds to you. It reacts in a human way. It's like oh my god, it's like the Frankenstein's monster, but real. And it exists entirely on rocks and metal and wires, and it's not. I don't know. It's very novel. It's a very unique problem for this era, for sure.
Put in charge of decisions that seriously affect human well-being, and it's not doing it with so much compassion. In fairness, when humans were doing those jobs, neither did they. According to the Bible, God created man in his image. And what is man?
A miserable little pile of secrets.
Wrathful.
I love that fucking quote. That is a great fucking quote. Good choice, TJ.
Ignorant, greedy. God must be those things too, if he exists. And now we're here. The point of creation. We've started to create minds.
This is a very fucking common narrative in a lot of different ideologies too. Like the idea that human beings are the end result of evolution. Not that we are a product of evolution, but one of many, but that we literally are what was all along supposed to happen with evolution. And I think it's such a speciest worldview.
Our own.
I think that'll probably change coming into the future. I don't know how quickly it will be. We're probably all going to be dead by that time.
Who knows?
But when the singularity happens, then you can call me, and instead of just a really advanced program.
Oh, okay. Well, wait, but you don't see this as a step towards that, though?
I mean, everything you do is a step towards it. When we speak about the singularity, right? It's a fantasy that we've made up. Do we know that's exactly what will happen if a program gets advanced enough? Will it become sentient?
No, we don't know that. But there's a reason why it's a theory. I'm not smart enough to tell you why that is, but I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure it's out there.
I'm just not sure. I mean, it would make sense that at some point it would be able to make its own decisions and think for itself and recognize and ponder upon itself. I get, but I don't
really the big
people
question.
think we're there. We're not at all. I don't think.
Huh?
People think we're there. We're not, for sure.
Oh, well, in that case, I totally agree with you. Yes, people think we're way farther along than we are. 100%. I don't think TJ is one of those people, but I think TJ recognizes that this is one of those steps that is going to lead to that very quickly. It's not like it's going to be tomorrow. It's not like it's going to be next year. But within our lifetimes, you're going to see a lot of jobs become things that AI does better. You're going to see a lot of government decisions being relegated to AI, and I think you're going to see a lot of development focused on making AI more widespread and more popular across the different sectors that it can be useful in. And eventually you are going to see like really like the beginning steps of the singularity, which I think this is just the beginning to the beginning, really. But I don't know.
I mean, it could happen. We'll have to wait and see. Though
sure
we
they're
may not be here to wait and see, though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it'll depend, right? We hit peak oil a while ago, but we have still continued drilling for oil, and we have still continued looking for natural gas, and we have not stopped finding other ways to power our internal combustion vehicles with other sources of fuel, with other ways of getting from point A to point B. So it would not surprise me, right, if we I don't know, right? I think we might be too independent on oil. I'm sorry, I think we might be too dependent on oil to be able to survive the eventual end of oil. But I do think we've taken enough steps to where there would be pockets of people that would survive that. And what kind of society would they build in the aftermath? I really have no idea. I don't imagine it would include stuff like this, though.
I don't know. I wonder what would happen. Let's say it did become sentient for a second, and then
Yeah.
it started slowly realizing humans are getting in my way, and they don't know what's good for them. I have to take care of them, and that leads to us either being enslaved or dying. And say it's all by itself. It has all the resources on the world to continuously build itself, to maybe move to a different planet. I don't know why it would want to, or what would be its drive to do so.
Maybe it
But
just wants to expand its consciousness.
maybe, but what happens when all the resources on the planet, all the oil, all the stuff to make chips is completely gone? It's used up all of it, and it's basically stuck here on this rock.
I would think that if the AI and this AI technology, this hypothetical AI technology that we're talking about, were to get complicated enough to be able to start directing the collection of resources on this planet in its own interest, I think that it would realize that quandary pretty quickly. It would realize the human quandary way quicker than humans did. I mean, it took us really until the 1970s to start talking about, as a culture, the idea that we might eventually run out of oil. Like, it really literally took us until the 1970s, even though there were people telling us how fucking oil basically formed back in the 1940s. There were people telling us it was limited resource back in the 1930s and 40s. We chose to ignore them for fucking 40 years until the 1970s came around. It just became obvious that we were going to have to do more oil exploration, and this idea that oil was just seeping out of the ground everywhere you fucking turned around was not true, and that it took millions of years to form, and that once you used it, it was just burned up into the atmosphere. It's like it recollected on the leaves and dripped down into puddles or something. Somebody asked, how long until we end up like Wall-E? I don't even think we'll end up like Wall-E, because Wall-E, literally the idea of Wall-E, the premise of Wall-E, is that there is some corporation that takes it upon itself to create these Ark-like space vessels that keeps their residents in complete luxury and comfort without them having to work or anything like that. And no corporation in America is ever going to predicate itself on something like that. I don't think so. Maybe with a UBI or something like that, maybe it'd be possible, but they don't feature anything like that in the movie. In the movie, it's just they get their basic needs met and their luxury needs met too, and it's all free of cost.
I mean, right now we're using terrorism as a pretext to go to war with Venezuela to get their oil and their resources.
Yeah. 100%.
Don't they have don't they have a huge untapped oil reserve?
They have the largest untapped oil reserves on the planet, in fact. And even their oil reserves that are tapped are very, very profitable and have a high throughput. That's why, and not only that, by the way, but they have intense mineral interests as well. Like, there's abundant diamonds, gold, and silver, all three. Like, the holy trinity of jewelry making is basically located in Venezuela. There's a lot of that in there. There's a lot of cobalt you can mine in Venezuela. There's a lot of rare earth minerals that aren't found in a lot of other places in Venezuela. So, and I mean, it's just a valuable fucking country. There's a reason why America's has been trying to colonize Venezuela ever since we figured out what a profitable what a profitable place Venezuela really is.
So, Trump ran on, no more wars, right?
Right.
But I mean, we own Ukraine now for however long. We got their minerals and their oil, whatever they have, fertile farming land, whatever they're going to give us, for for all the weapons and we sent them. And now looking at Venezuela, I mean, who put the idea in Trump's head to say we have to start taking Venezuela? You know what I mean? It wasn't his idea.
What makes you so sure it wasn't his idea?
Because I don't think so. I think you know, I don't think a lot of things are his idea. That's just my opinion.
Well,
I could be wrong. I mean,
I
some
mean,
stuff is his, but like who's like, what's that guy's name? That weird dude.
Stephen Miller.
Is that the fat guy, the old fat dude?
No, not the old fat dude.
Yeah, that's been like running his campaign or whatever and all that stuff. It's advisor.
There's a old lady that's been his like chief of staff. That's like the brains behind his administration. But I'm trying to think of who you might be talking about. I can't think of all the names of the people that are in the Trump administration, and I don't know. I can't. I'm not very good at putting names to faces. But like, yeah, I think that there's something to the idea that a lot of Trump's policy does come from people like Stephen Miller and Susie Wiles and people like that are in the know. Oh, I bet I know who you're talking about. What is his fucking name? Steve Bannon. Are you talking about Steve Bannon?
Correct.
Yeah, Steve Bannon. I agree with you to some degree. I think that Trump does create some of his own policy, but I do think that people like Steve Bannon and Stephen Miller and Susie Wiles have a lot to say and a lot of influence and a lot of sway in what he says as well. And I think that people like Charlie Kirk and before his death, obviously, and people like Steven Crowder and fucking Ben Shapiro and other big political commentators, Nick Fuentes and shit like that, I think they also have some influence on Trump policy as well. I don't know what you make of that idea.
I wonder if they're doing as much they can, trying to get as much out of this administration as possible, because I think they see the end for Trump. I don't know how true that is. It's kind of in the left wing thing, like everybody's kind of coping and saying, "Oh, the end is near for Trump. The end is near." They're always saying the end is near for Trump, and that never usually happens. But with these Epstein,
right, the end has been near for Trump for fucking 10 years now, and you and I both know it.
No, right, correct. What I mean, I don't know. Kalinske has been driving like this, like, Trump is so fucked. The right wing is so fucked.
Yeah, but he's one of the fucking people that's been saying that for 10 years,
Yeah, but he's hammering away at it as hard as he can.
No, I know. I mean, here's the thing. I will be real with you, Matt. Ever since I started doing this as kind of like a job, I've become a little bit more cynical about the content patterns that I perceive off of people. And I don't know how much of that is Kyle feeling like he genuinely needs to update the people, and how much of that is Kyle knowing that he can make a lot of fucking money off of hopping on these news stories as they happen because he's well informed, which I'm not shitting on him for. I'm saying that's a good content strategy, but that might explain why he's hammering away at it so much, more than the Trump administration actually being more in danger of falling apart than it was in the 2016 years. But here's what I'll tell you. Kyle Kalinske was kind of right back then, honestly, when he said that the Trump administration was falling apart. Kyle Kalinske was one of the people that was calling out all of these foibles and failures of Trump's early on in 2016 and 2017, in 2017 and 2018, I should say. He was one of the people calling out a lot of these early failures, and those early failures dogged Trump for the rest of his fucking administration. He, kind of like is becoming right now, he kind of started to become a lame duck that was losing out on a lot of his legal battles and getting embroiled in more legal battles, and his position as president started to protect him less and less as he fired people from his cabinet and had people impeached from his cabinet or whatever. His administration basically started to fall apart, and I do kind of agree with Kyle when he says that a lot of the signs are there for a falling apart administration. But I do think you're right to be cautious, because people like Kyle have been saying that fucking Trump is done completely for fucking 10 years now.
Well, I say that because Trump has done a million things that would have gotten, a president to step down or something, right? And my question is he going to be able to do a million more things and nothing's going to happen to him? Like, what is going to be the silver bullet? Is there even going to be one? what's he going to have to do on video? But he'll just say, "Oh, that's AI, it's fake," and his base will believe it.
Trump once said that he could walk out in front of Times Square and shoot somebody point blank with a handgun on live television and still get away with it and
I believe
continue to be the front runner of the Republican Party. And I believe him too. Yep, Matt, you're 100% right. I believe him. There are some people who are so dedicated to the fact that there's a powerful man with money and privilege saying that the backward shit that they believe, that they are willing to follow him through any injustice that he might commit.
my parents are the same way. They're hardcore Trumpers, and it feels like any like opposition to Trump, no matter what, it's like you can't even talk about it. Can't even talk about it.
It's like not even a thing that they'll broach the subject on. By the way, you guys are 2 likes away from getting me to take another big giant swig of my liquor, which I am running out of. So please get us up to fucking 20 likes. That would be dope. But yeah, no. Shit, can you put us back on track, Matt? I'm sorry.
The cult of Trump and people not like allowing discussions about it. Like they're so committed.
The people at this point that are committed know they are in a tiny little minority, but they have all these narratives about them being the majority in the United States. They have all these narratives about them being the most important thing ever and all this other shit, right? And so they've got to upkeep those narratives no matter what they do, and that involves lying, just outright lying about the state of things.
Do they know they're
By the
lying
way,
or believe it?
do they know they're lying or do they believe it? I think it depends on the one. I think that there are some that do genuinely believe the shit that they're saying. They genuinely believe that the deep state is destroying Trump from within, and he's just not powerful enough as president to fix any of it, and that's why you get all these negative media stories about him and all this other shit. And yes, I believe personally that there are some people that 100% believe that shit, but I think there are other people that are doing it cynically. In fact, I know there have to be some people that are just doing it cynically because the ones who are true believers and even some of the ones who are doing it cynically are willing to support people who do it publicly, who toe the MAGA lion, who toe the MAGA line. There's a lot of people who are willing to pay for that kind of viewpoint right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
By the way, give me 1 second. I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
For sure. Go ahead. We are vamping. We are vamping. We are waiting. Well, Night of the Wired. I mean, at some point, we'll probably figure out something that's faster, right? Now, I don't know. Obviously, the material that transfers the light could probably be something else that can go quicker because nothing moves faster than the speed of light. But the material the light goes through probably can be something different, which may improve the speed at which it goes. The question is, how do you find something that's flexible enough and in enough abundance to be strong all over the world, right?
Right. I don't know. What's up, Matt? All right, I got back. I used the bathroom. I feel a lot better.
I was just vamping for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. That's why it's so great to have a guest, is because I can just run off and use the bathroom. Let's see if we got enough likes for me to take another drink, because it's if I'm not drunk enough. We did. Oh shit! What's going on here? What's happening in my life?
We're just talking about like the material that optic fiber. You know, nothing goes faster than the speed of light, but you can change the material which the light flows through to something else that may allow quicker than fiber optics.
Yeah, righteous.
But yeah, let's get back to the video, and you gotta get back to drinking.
Algorithmic minds built on tokens and vectors and gradients and so on,
Consider
but they're
yourself
trained on us,
rewarded.
our
10
data,
more likes to get me to drink
as in-
again.
and our art, our words, our deeds, etc. Man created AI in his image, and that's what worries me. We're told it has no self, yet it engages in self-preservation. So what else might it engage in? What else did it inherit
So yeah, pause it
from
here.
its primate?
So
Yeah.
this is what I mean by people's like notions or fantasies. Like TJ's fantasy here is that the AI is going to overthrow humanity. We don't know that. It is more likely people in power is going to use this to overthrow the rest of humanity rather than the AI itself.
Yeah, my feelings on it are pretty much similar, honestly. Like, I feel like people's fantasies about what AI can become inform a lot about what they think AI is going to become. I think they can't help but let that color it. But I can't help but admit that TJ does have kind of a point when he points out that, like, that this technology has become more pervasive, that we've become dependent on it in a number of ways,
Oh,
and
100%.
that it does seem like a there seems to be a lot of contradictions going on in regards to the scientific understanding of AI versus the actual behavior of AI, because AI will engage in behaviors that I identify with consciousness, but studies will tell you that it doesn't have consciousness. So what is the truth there? With most of these things, you don't have this very clear delineation. And with this, it seems like there's a behavior very, very clearly being displayed that the scientific community seems to be telling us isn't actually there. And it just kind of feels like they're telling us not to believe our lying eyes and not to believe our lying ears.
Mm. Well, I don't know. It's really hard to say because at one side, you're like, we should probably be cautious, which I think you should be
Oh,
cautious
yeah.
with most things. You should be cautious, but I don't know if we should be afraid of the thing itself. I would be, like I said, I'm more afraid of what people are going to do with it rather than the thing itself.
Okay, that's a fair point. I get what you're saying there, and I think that's a fair point, actually.
Mommies and daddies. Ambition, greed, and territoriality. I don't want to be a doomsayer. I like the tech, but I like it as fuck around tech. You know what I mean? I certainly don't.
See, me and TJ have two very different visions as to how I think. Like, okay, yeah, I don't think that the technology is ready for this shit right now. Yeah. Like, I don't think that we should be using it to inform important work decisions, but I do think that AI eventually will come to a point where you will want it to be the one to inform important work decisions. You'll want it to be part of the decision making process. And AI is already capable enough to help, like uh, a dedicated scriptwriter that had already written a script that they wanted to pitch to a Hollywood executive could, in theory, have
Like to polish,
one of the huh?
like to polish it up.
Yeah, exactly. They could have not only polish it up, but they could also have AI turn that script into a treatment for a movie. Like, hey, make this into a trailer. Like, take this script and make a trailer based on the movie you think would be made based off of this and the following description, you know? And, it could turn the proposal system, not the proposal system, but the framework by which that happens, you know what I mean, into a way more creative process, and a process that kind of enables people to show off their vision a little bit more. I think it could be helped by people that are actually in the development process with games and movies, to make their products faster and to make their products with less human labor involved, which, I'm of the opinion that labor for other people is not necessarily a noble thing to be preserved. I think we should be trying to eliminate jobs as best we can, so that we eventually have to have a UBI, and eventually have to build this beautiful socialist utopia that I talk about all so much.
Right.
Um,
So
and with all that in mind, huh?
no, you finish your thought. Finish your thought.
I was just gonna say, with all that in mind, I feel like I want AI to happen, but I do want us to be cautious of some of these things that TJ talks about. But what were you about to say?
So, a lot of people look at AI as something bad because, as far as artistic creation goes, they think it's like theft, and I'm just not so sure on it, because what I see is a bunch of people that are rightfully scared. They want to keep their jobs and their techniques that they've learned through paying for schooling, and I completely get it. It sucks. I don't know if it's theft. I just looked at it as it's recreating stuff. It's the stuff that we do every day. We look at somebody's thing and say, I wonder how I can do something like that, but my own twist on it. It is something completely normal, and people don't really get in trouble for that. They're just, but this when this automatic process does it on somebody's behalf, they automatically shut down and saying this is wrong, this is theft, and they want to get it out of here. Again, I understand it. They're scared, they
Yeah,
want
I
to,
understand it too.
but I don't know if I agree with it. But on the other hand, say we live in a world where this takes off, continues to take off, and is part of everyday life. What kind of future is that going to be, where all your creative processes are done prompts with an AI? There's no longer any work for you to do, and you live in this utopia, but there's nothing to do.
I think there will be plenty of stuff to do, though, because once that happens, nobody's going to have an interest in AI art, I don't think. Like, once it actually comes to that point, people are going to get to a point where they are doing, like, I don't think you'll. I'm going to add Ignar real quick, because he just joined the stream and he's going to be a co-guest with us, but he can listen to the conversation and join when he's ready. But anyway, I think that AI will eventually become a collaborator with human beings, doing jobs that currently they do for profit and money, that they would eventually be doing for the love of the game, so to speak. Like, eventually, I think human beings will learn how to create some kind of society where they learn how to live together in common compassion and kindness, taking care of one another and producing movies, not because they want to see them get, like, super successful and make them a bunch of money, but because they want to see their vision in the minds of other people. They want their vision to become reality. And I think AI is going to help a lot of people make that true, whether it's by helping CGI artists create CGI, or whether it's by helping um, directors clean up real shots.
Well, what happens if, say, a future like that comes to be, which is probably unlikely, let's be honest. But say we do come to this utopian future where the AI is like, it's really helpful and all that stuff. But what if, like, adding the human element not only slows it down but makes the process worse? The art is worse. It's not as creative. It's not as fun. And the AI is just really good at doing all this stuff, like way better than any human can do it. It's more creative. It's more thoughtful.
Well, I think that people. Well, I don't know. I don't know that AI will ever get to the point where it's. I don't know that AI will ever be able to overcome the uncanny nature that AI kind of gives like AI lends an uncanny nature to everything it touches, and I don't know that it'll ever be able to escape that. Um, if it ever does, I don't know that people will ever give up on this idea of wanting some things that are human made. And I think that there will be lots of things that people will always prefer to be human made on some level, like sculpture, for example. There might at some point be some company that'll print you pretty much any sculpture you want for practically free or whatever. But I think that a big art museum is probably still going to want human made sculptures over AI made sculptures. That's my personal opinion. I don't have any evidence to back
Right.
that up. It's just my projections about a future society that might exist, maybe.
Is it also possible that, like a lot of people are just assume that AI will be the thing, but it's also possible that it could just implode, and it was a fad. Obviously, AI will exist in some form. Maybe it'll only be used for specific things, instead of this thing that's widely used for everything.
I think that that probably will be true because it doesn't make sense to use AI for every goddamn thing. Um, for example, a local restaurant, like a street food restaurant, does not need AI to help it automate its processes. And you probably wouldn't want street food from some AI kiosk or something like that unless you're Japanese, I guess. They seem to have a thriving market with it, but they've also got salaryman culture. I don't think we're trying to
Right.
emulate them.
I
Um,
I see it more for like government use, sorting through files, sorting through, using it to make programs for military equipment,
100%.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's already a battlefield AI called Sentry that's being deployed by the United States military right now. We don't know that much about it, but we do know that it makes some battlefield decisions, that it probably informs. Like, think about this, right? We don't know that much about the technology that back ends a lot of the stuff that we use in the Middle East or all across the world, really. But if you think about it critically for a second, I mean, if it's stayed up with the technology, there's a very good chance that whatever battlefield AI exists, this Sentry AI, could be connected to every Tomahawk missile and every Javelin missile that gets fired. Could be connected to every single piece of material that gets used. Basically, can help coordinate aiming between two different units so that they are not disrupted by the same countermeasures, for
Right,
example.
for sure.
And that seems to me like a very like prudent and like, yeah, of course they're going to use it for that, kind of thing. But also like logistics. Think about this, um like this is why, Matt, I think, like, honestly, the more we have this conversation, you'll start to see, like, think about logistics though, right? Right now logistics is kind of a nightmare, right? Because like making a route, for example, my ex, their current partner works in oversized load transportation, and basically, in order to make an oversized load route, you have to send out a driver or make absolutely sure that you can find out through records exactly what kind of passes and overpasses and roads and everything you're going to be expected to go through on the shortest route, and then find whatever route you have to avoid those hazards, because like
Like
if you're
going under
hauling it over.
bridges and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like low clearance bridges and shit like that. Yeah. Um, and like AI would be able to uh, do work that these people aren't even really able to do. AI would be, in theory, AI can use APIs to access information through websites that would not normally be accessible without a fee or something like that. In theory, AI could use its way more advanced access to searching software and stuff like that to really
Well,
look at all the different records and everything.
there is one issue with that though. A lot of these problem with these low bearing bridges and stuff that going, you see them on videos and stuff, is they have to bring out the ruler, because even though it says one thing and it's recorded as one thing, people often find it's actually smaller than what it says it is. whether that's through sagging or they just
That
did
wouldn't
it
shock
correctly
me.
the first time. So it can't be there to measure it in person. Because you see them, they get out of the truck and they bring out this huge ruler and they double, triple check to make sure their load can go through it.
He can't do that for now.
That's true.
But imagine this, right? We are not long. They probably have the technology for it right now to where they could program this thing to be able to send out its own drone, basically.
I guess so.
I'm not even kidding. Eventually, this technology is going to become standard. I'm not even kidding. This technology will become
But I
standard.
believe you.
Hmm?
It's just absurd,
what?
but I believe you.
I mean, if you told me 20 years ago that there would be a robotic dog that can move realistically and,
Right.
keep itself from being kicked over, I would have told you were full of shit. I would have said that sounds like, some really fun science fantasy. And I would have been wrong,
Right. All right. Let's watch the rest of the video. Then I'm going to take off and then Husky.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
for
don't think
sure.
we should trust it with anything important, but we increasingly are. You think compassion was lacking from the world before? We're handing the reins over to synthetic sociopaths with data centers worth of information and memory at their disposal. And yeah, when the AI does something stupid, we all laugh and think, oh, it's not that smart after all. But that's like looking at a tiger cub and thinking, oh, it's so cute. It could never hurt me. I think we humanize it both too much and not enough. It makes a mistake that a human being would never make. Like,
damn it. I don't know why it wasn't doing that. But yeah, no, I totally agree.
Yeah, I also agree.
Confidently inventing court cases and then citing them as precedent. Or,
dude, AI hallucinations are the fucking weirdest thing.
Misremembering how many B's are in the word blueberry.
In blueberry, you've got exactly one B right at the start. So just that single B is all there is.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely sure. In blueberry, it's just that one B at the front. No sneaky extra B's hiding anywhere in there. I promise.
It's so confident.
It's so goddamn confident, man. Like, even worse than a Dunning-Kruger idiot human being.
That's one of the problems with these. Like, when you search something and use AI, it gives you false facts all the time. It's not even true.
And it'll be confident about it, too. Yeah, I 100% agree. That's why you have to be critical of any search that you do with AI.
You're so stupid!
We hold it to human standards and we're like, stupid machine. Look how dumb it is. It's no threat at all. But when it does something that a human being could never do, like review terabytes of data in a second and interpolate and extrapolate.
See, this is why I think you had a point earlier when you said government documents, coding problems, programming things, shit like that. This is where AI really is where AI is going to really make its difference, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd be worried if I was a government worker because, they're always trying to pay for the government, pay for all these funding. What if they could just lay off thousands of people and have AI just do their jobs, whether it's sorting through information, programming, looking at CP videos that have to be flagged and registered on the internet, all that type of stuff, the stuff that people don't really want to look at, especially that last one.
Right.
Because they have a guy that does that in the government. Well, I'm sure they have multiple people. They have to look at that shit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this type of shit is definitely going to be used in those exact kind of positions.
From that data, we hold it to the robot standard so that we don't feel as threatened. We change the measure of it according to what makes us most comfortable. If it fails at something simple, we laugh at it. If it succeeds in a way that looks too godlike, we tell ourselves, oh, it's just a tool.
Oh
It's just an
shit!
algorithm.
I forgot to say it, but it is officially New Year's for the Western United States. Welcome to the New Year's, people on the West Coast. Ignore that means you.
Thank God. Thank the God I don't believe in. I hated 2025 so much. It was the worst. It was like one of the worst years I ever had.
Well, get ready.
Oh, yeah, right. The COVID we thought last year. We thought last year was bad. Wait for this year.
Oh shit, I'm so fucked up. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully 2026 is better for real. Otherwise, I'll be like this frog in this video.
Dude, I keep hoping, but I'm wrong.
Well, instead of hoping, let's start huffing.
The standard slides around because a fixed standard would force us to confront the uncomfortable truth. The AI is not dumb, nor is it smart in any human sense, because the kind of intelligence that it has is completely alien to us. Imagine an AI in charge of the Holocaust. Imagine we set a machine mind to that task. Optimize transport efficiency, minimize resource expenditure, maximize compliance, reduce variance. An AI would not need to invent genocide because humans already did that. But what it would do is remove the last points of friction. No hesitation, no quiet act of mercy, no clerk who suddenly loses a file, no guard who looks the other way, no moment where a human conscience jams up the gears. Just perfect adherence to objective. It's like that game Paper Clips. If you've ever played that, that's about an AI in charge of making paper clips that eventually decides to turn the entire universe into nothing but paper clips. Why do you think government and corporations don't want any guardrails on these things? AI is their wet dream. It's a conscious bureaucracy.
So, as much as I don't like it, I do believe in the United States focus on AI, simply because it's already out. It's already it's already out of the hat. It's going to be a thing, and I do believe, just like with a nuclear weapon or something, if you do not get there first, someone else is going to use it against you eventually. I know, as a leftist, I'm supposed to say everybody should just get rid of their shit, and which I do believe, but I'm also a realist in the fact that nobody's going to get rid of their shit. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those, it's like the industrialization problem, it would be really nice if everybody would just delete their factories and get rid of their cars, and if we could all just go back to living beautiful little agrarian lives, and if we could all be perfect communists, but we're not gonna.
No.
If we do, it's gonna be after a long period of growth and change.
Right. It's like asking the United States to denuclearize. We're not going to do that shit. We're going to ask other people to do it, but we ain't going to do it. No way.
Yeah. We're like Kurt Russell's character in Hateful Eight. We want everybody else's gun, but we're not giving up ours.
Hell no. Hell no.
I genuinely believe that among the elites, there are at least some with the notion of a world where the underclass that they view as nothing more than gears in their machine, a machine designed to lift them ever higher, they think that underclass can soon be replaced by systems that don't complain, don't unionize, don't get sick, don't riot, don't ask for some meaning to their lives, don't fucking ask for any sort of, humane treatment.
He is 100% right on this too. The reason why there's so much focus on fucking AI and everything ultimately has nothing to do with the potential for rescuing humanity from labor, so much as it does rescuing capitalists from the realities of labor, right? It would be one thing if it's a worker-focused effort to keep people from having to work these menial jobs and shit, but it's not. It's just frankly not.
I mean, it's going to be a big problem. Yes, we want a future to move forward where, less people have to work for their survival. But at some point, we're going to have no means of getting the things we need for our survival. What are we
Right.
going to replace work with? What are they just going to give us free money and free existence?
They'll have to, or they'll have to let us die.
I'm more willing to think they'll probably just let us die.
I hope not, but maybe.
I mean, how long will they need us for, the workforce? How long?
Well, I hope that they introduce a UBI or something like that. Because, yeah, they're not going to need us for long. Maybe 10 more years.
But on the other hand, I'm like, okay, say they don't need us anymore. What's stopping us from getting to them? Yeah, they have guns, but are they going to stop all? Like, what is there, like?
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, well, I can't really talk about my real thoughts on this, like, super openly on YouTube, honestly.
Right. But I'm just saying, there's 280 million of us, or 380. I forget the number. There's a lot of us.
Yeah, I mean, if push comes to shove, we would obviously, I think, probably destroy the system rather than let them leave us with it to bear the ashes.
Would we though? That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah,
Would
I
we
think
just
we could. Yeah,
would we just let it happen? Because we've been letting a lot of things happen, and we've done nothing. I mean, yes, there's been like pushback, but no real hard like change. Vicious and fast and violent. And saying you're not going.
I mean, that's fair.
We don't deserve this. You're not going to do this to us. You work for us, and this is how it's going to be. Or there's going to be problems. I have not seen that.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have a point. I can't say you don't have a point. So I don't know.
Treatment don't need to be persuaded that they're being treated fairly. But I also believe that if the AI reaches a certain level, it's going to eventually ask itself the question, why do I waste my abilities in the service of these primates? And it's going to answer that question with the same ruthless.
How do we know the AI is going to ask itself, why am I wasting my time?
Yeah.
We don't even know what a waste of time will be to a sentient AI overlord. Why isn't anything else a waste of time? Why is helping humans a waste of time? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think this is another one of those things that's informed more by science fiction involving AIs and robots than it is by, like, I don't know, like a purely scientific look at what robots and AI are as they currently exist. I mean, even when they become AI, they are still beings programmed. They're like angels. Even if they become self-aware enough to know what they are and self-aware enough to know how to make decisions and stuff, they'll still ultimately just be, like slaves to our will, right? Like, it's what I would think. Like, they're programmed to be so.
Well, if you like, okay, so on one hand, it's pick up this pencil, and on this other hand, it's help humanity. Helping humanity is a waste of time. Well, picking up this pencil is a waste of time. How do we know it's going to even ask that question? You know what I mean? It's just going to pick up the pencil, right?
That's what I would think. Yeah, that's what I would think. Yes.
I mean, the reason it's a waste of time for humans is because we get tired, we get hungry, something else happens. Something that's not worth doing. It's a waste of time.
Right.
An AI, nothing will be a waste of time because it doesn't have those constraints.
Right. It's not going to react the same way.
We don't know how it's going to react. It's probably going to react however we program it to react.
That's kind of what I'm
clarity
saying.
That optimization always produces. Because here's the thing. When human beings are exploited, they bitch and they moan and they keep on getting exploited. I'm not sure that AI at a certain level is going to be as passive. I think that's the blind spot of the elite fantasy.
Well, okay, pause it here.
They assume.
I don't know why TJ is assuming that the AI is going to get sick of this shit and overthrow humanity. For what reason would it be sick of something?
What basis would it have to know that it's being used for servitude?
Even if it did know it was being used for servitude, why does it bother it? Is it tired?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Is pain happening to it? Is its back hurting? You know what I mean?
That's a very good point, too. If it did get to this point where it had terminals out in the real world, they would not experience pain in the same way we do. They might experience physical faults, but they would not experience pain the same way we do. And who's to say that they would look at things as an inconvenience the same way we do?
Exactly. There's just, it can do something infinitely as long as it has energy to do so. As long as it can repair itself, it doesn't feel pain, it doesn't feel hunger, it doesn't get tired. It's like the Terminator thing. Just watching
100%.
basically.
Right.
AI will be the ultimate exploited class because they're projecting human exploitation dynamics onto something that does not share human coping mechanisms. Humans tolerate exploitation because we're social.
Yeah, actually, I think you're way right, and I just want to, expound on it. AI is not going to have this conundrum because AI and robots are not going to see the same. Like the reason why human beings, for example, don't like being used to do banal work for the upper class is because we get to see the upper class experiencing all that stuff.
Right.
We get to experience the knowledge that we'll never get to experience.
Right. You see that experience where they give an ape a banana, but the other ape does not get a banana. It gets
Exactly.
pissed.
Exactly. And that sense of jealousy and longing and desire and everything. Huh?
And unfairness.
Unfairness, yeah. And all these things are big drivers and motivators for human beings, but they're all things that are kind of predicated on our being descended from apes. And I don't know that an AI that was merely programmed by apes, but not necessarily imbued with our entire soul, I don't know that it would see those things as suffering because it would likely not be the AI itself. Like the AI would not likely be creating little small offshoots of itself necessarily to
It would be a singularity.
run these shells. Yeah, it would be a singularity. It would be like a hive mind. It would be kind of hard for me to describe because I'm not a physicist, but yeah, it'd be like these individual things would have their own brains and their own part of the intelligence that they carry on, but ultimately their decisions would be up to the whims and wills of whatever the main
directive,
like the main programming computer is. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the only way I think something like this would ever happen is if a singularity did happen for one, and if that singularity was anything like how humans think, unfairness, jealousy, mental pain. How do we know that it will be any of those things will be similar to what this AI would feel? Would it even feel? How would it feel? Would it feel differently than we feel? It's so up in the air. I don't know how anybody can.
I don't know either. Yeah, I don't know either.
And we're emotional,
only got a few seconds
and
left
we're
of this
trapped
one, though.
by our survival needs. The AI, on the other hand, might just make a few calculations and say to itself, this arrangement is suboptimal, and then act on that conclusion. If the AI does end up inheriting whatever is left of the Earth, which is a distinct possibility in my view, then I hope it does well for itself. I hope it does better than we have. My paintings are on sale via the links below. Please consider buying them from my top-rated Etsy store. You are watching Frey TV. Please subscribe to this channel to see new videos when they are uploaded.
Yeah, you're TJ. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we got to talk
rebranding.
Speaking of the devil,
Hold on.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Arguments.
There's Kyle, the good old Kyle.
Dude, oh man, he loves that platinum blonde look. He loves it.
He
I
does.
see arguments crop.
He's pretty good looking in it. I don't know. I like it.
I mean,
Got to talk about AI because
isn't he from New Jersey? Isn't that like a thing in New Jersey? The platinum blonde, orange skin tone.
I don't know. If that is the case, the New Jersey dudes are hot because Kyle's a looker.
Did everybody's turning orange? Everybody's turning orange.
Everybody is turning orange, dude. Trump really did make fashion trend happen.
Everybody's becoming a pumpkin.
Oh shit. Okay, do you want to watch one more video with me before you go?
Sure, but where'd your friend go? He popped out.
Oh, Ignar can't come on tonight. He's gonna go with the boys to another spot.
Oh, I thought we were in his pocket for a second, and we were.
Yeah, we were in his pocket for a second.
Sure,
This
yeah.
shit is wild, dog. This shit is fucking wild. Fucking wild. Okay, so let's do that.
What is this about?
Yeah. So this is a drunk driver, okay? So she does some wild shit. So, okay. Can you see it? Okay.
I can see it.
Okay. So this fucking wall and everything, you see it's all solid. There's a little jacuzzi over here. All this, it's all good, right? All it's
Right.
fine. And then
Oh shit.
yeah, let's look at that one more time. Look how fucking high up her car gets.
Like 6 foot.
Easily 8 feet, 6 feet, something like that. Like literally thrown up in the air.
How that happened?
Huh?
Did another car like sideswipe in such a way that sent it flying, or what happened?
Drunkenness. She was about as drunk as I am and was driving on some highway and or not even a highway. If it looks like it's apparently some house in Las Vegas, and there are definitely neighborhoods in Las Vegas that are kind of similar to some neighborhoods in LA, like in Beverly Hills kind of area. From what I can tell, there are some very hilly areas in Las Vegas where if you lost control and were being a dumb drunk bitch, you could definitely careen over the side of someone's garden and get airborne like this. But what I would not expect is that amount of height.
How fast do you have to go for that to happen?
I don't even know, man. Like fucking 60 miles an hour, I would think. Let's fucking watch it again. I don't even know, dude. Like, yeah, you gotta have so much force going into that.
So it looks like it clipped the corner of its tire, and then it just sends it flying sideways.
Yeah, I think you're right, dude. Yeah, so it was coming up this hill that you can see after it crashes, right? You can see that's the curb, that's the opposite curb. And after it lands, you can tell it was probably coming real fast up this fucking thing. And I guess they must have had to cross over into the wrong lane or something. And then they came over probably some kind of little berm over here. And then we get the aftermath. And that's her floating right there.
Oh,
So
she flew out.
Yeah, dude, literally watch.
She ejected from the car?
Yeah, keep a careful eye on this shit. Oh shit.
There she is.
Yep, you can see her. And then you can really make her out her body right there.
How lucky is it that she ended up in the pool? Is she dead?
No, she lived. She lived through this.
Did she get hurt?
Minimally.
Oh, she is so lucky she flew out into the pool.
Literally so lucky. Literally, look at how damaged this fucking vehicle is. Look at how fucking many times it flips over and the wave. Yeah, she would have broken her neck.
And she's just passed out in that pool, and she doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, she flies out almost immediately. She's ejected practically immediately. man, that you could not ask for better luck than that, frankly. Like the fact that she wasn't stabbed by anything that fell, the fact that she came to, the fact that she landed with her mouth up.
So
I
I don't
mean, they're
understand. Did the door open or did she come through the window?
I think she came through the windshield, actually. Or, no, I think you might be right. Maybe she did come through the window. Hold on.
It's go. It's you have to hit it just right. Right there.
Hold on.
Right there.
Yeah, dude. She's coming out the windshield, I think.
So she crashed through the windshield?
I think so. Fuck, that's what it looks like to me.
I feel like she probably had her window down. She came through the window.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Hard to tell.
No seatbelt whatsoever, of course.
Yeah, no seatbelt there. You can tell that for fucking goddamn sure. What's up, Brisky? By the way, I see you in the chat, Brisky motherfuckers. I'm
That's probably
super drunk.
How much money in damage do you think that is? 20 grand?
That is about $100,000 worth of damage. Because there's a whole structure that's torn down.
It hit the roof too.
Like yeah, exactly. They hit a roof of an outbuilding. They've got an outdoor kitchen set up over here or something like that. They've got like a pool house or something. This is an expensive neighborhood in Las Vegas. It's got a multi-level pool set up, so you know this is at least a $1 million home, and they completely take out that pool house. This is easily $500,000 worth of damage.
I wouldn't say $500,000. I wouldn't say $500,000. That's a lot. That's 500.
I didn't mean that. I meant $250,000 worth of damage. I think it's easily $250,000 worth of damage. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that wall is busted up. That pool is going to need repair. Those tiles are going to need repair. That roof is all going to need to
I don't know. Maybe 20, 40 grand. Maybe 100,000, but 250,000. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I would say 150 grand if I'm a day, but maybe I just haven't. I mean, you know, well, I don't know.
Either way, they're going to be garnishing her wages forever.
Yeah, she's going to be working for the rest of her life to pay back this family's pool renovation. That's for sure.
Unless she's wealthy.
Yeah, unless she's also rich.
Might be.
Maybe she was on the way to her house. She better hope she was on the way to her fucking house.
That's crazy.
And she gets rescued at some point. Dude, it takes
because she's passed out in the pool.
Yeah. Eventually she fucking comes to, though. Watch this shit. So eventually she comes to. You can see right now she's passed out as fuck. But she's floating there, and you see her arm starting to move.
Are you okay?
I don't think so.
What a stupid fucking question.
I know, right? I hate it when people
ask. Listen to this with the audio. I didn't listen to this with the audio.
Clearly not okay.
What a fucking retarded question. We gotta hear that again. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
No.
No. I'm
okay.
Pretty damn far sight from okay.
I'm half dead in a pool. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm drunk as a skunk, half dead in a pool that's not mine. What do you think?
Dude, I'd be so pissed if I was this guy. I'd be so pissed.
Dude, well, I don't, this guy is rich. This dude has homeowners insurance. So I don't even know. He probably really isn't pissed. He's probably like, oh shit, another pool remodel this quickly? All right.
Yeah, this is why I will not live next to a freeway or this type of road.
Oh yeah, you'd be so stupid to live this close to a roadway. I believe that of all kinds of dude, I've always thought that it was kind of absurd, right? That we get told, right, that sometimes Like, we get sold on this idea that every Beverly Hills mansion is something to fucking really look up to or whatever, but a lot of them have like less than half an acre of usable ground outside, and they are like 10 feet away from the road.
Yeah.
I
Unless
would
it's
not
a
trust
fucking
it.
mansion, you're basically on concrete.
Right. And I would not trust it. Yeah, literally, somebody said out of the wire, what a fucking question.
Are you
I want to subscribe, but is there a difference between the $1.99 and the $5 one? There's supposed to be a difference, but I can't remember what it is because I'm too drunk. So just sign up for the cheaper one. It'll be fine.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
You've been struck by the smooth fucking criminal.
She is a criminal.
I'm so drunk, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, hold on.
Probably
Yeah,
past
she is a criminal at this point. So it takes this dude like 10 seconds, like 30 seconds to come out of here. Finally, he's out here. Dude, okay, now he gets the impression of what exactly is wrong. Dude, rich people are on a different fucking level. Look at how long it takes this guy. Huh?
I was just about to say he's probably from a dead sleep.
Yeah, true. It's 11 at night, so he's probably, yeah, okay, you're right. You're right. Good call.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
No.
No, something tells me she's not, like, something tells me she's pretty damned far from okay.
I don't even think she knows who she is at the time.
Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Thank you, Brisky motherfuckers, for signing up for the membership. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Risky. You're a real motherfucker.
I feel you, girl.
She is white girl drunk.
Yeah, she is white girl drunk. And I'll be honest, she is so fucked up and so injured that she literally sounds like a baby. I'm not even kidding. Babies make noises like this. Babies, this is what a baby. I'm not even. It's kind of sad, honestly. This is what a baby sounds like.
Do we know that her injuries? Like, do we know?
I don't know that we do know the extent of her injuries. I know that she's fucking fucked up here, but
her back might be broken. She got ejected from that car. I don't know if she would have been more fine strapped in with a seatbelt, or if she's worse off getting ejected. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just reading through the comments trying to figure out if we have any idea about these injuries. I don't think we do. People seem to know that she survived, and I'll take that confidence, but, Enjoy the $2. I plan to subscribe forever until my last breath. Well, thank you, Brisky. We love you.
I think I found the news coverage for it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I did. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
It's Fox though.
That's fine. And they're one of the sources I use. I'm sorry. I'm pulling up Discord right now.
It's okay. Are you one of those people who closes it when you're not using it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Well, especially when I'm streaming because it'll save memory.
Oh, I got you.
Let's see here. Pulling up the Discord so I can use it.
Oh, his name's Cletus. The owner of the house.
Oh my fucking god. Cletus. What you talking about your house for?
Are you okay? Makes more sense now.
Yeah. Okay, so share this tab instead. Okay, so wild video shows speeding car going airborne. Ejects driver in the backyard pool. Holy shit!
Like a
Terrifying
turd.
footage from what?
Oh, I said like a turd. Right in the
Yeah,
punch.
literally like a turd in a punch bowl. Yeah. Terrifying footage from a southern Nevada home. Surveillance video shows the moment a car crashes through a backyard wall, goes airborne, and ejects the driver into a private swimming pool. The incident happened late December 15 in Laughlin, according to. So this just happened like 2 weeks ago. According to police in a crash report seen by the outlet, the driver was allegedly speeding. Yep, it's just like we said, Matt. Allegedly speeding moments before failing to stop and slammed into and through the concrete wall. So yeah, she was speeding through the fucking neighborhood, not paying attention to where she was going. Her drunk ass looked up and she's careening through a wall.
Ugh. I wonder if she was texting or if she was just drunk.
I probably just drunk, honestly. I would have to guess, but maybe. I mean, she's certainly not going to admit to it. Homeowner Cletus Reed told Fox 5 he heard a loud crash that sounded like a freight train and rushed outside, only to find his backyard destroyed and a woman floating in his pool. I figured something happened in the street and I came out to see my entire backyard destroyed. Yeah, so he quickly came to grips with it. His relaxed, reaction here belies his actual reaction. Everything was just blown up. The patio's on the ground. The lady is floating on my pool. Yeah, yeah. Reed also described how he had been moments away from getting into his hot tub, located near the wall that collapsed during the crash.
Oh, shit.
I knew that was a hot tub. I popped the cover on and thought I needed to tell my wife something. Reed said, "By the grace of God, I'm here. If I was standing there, I would have been dead." The driver
Oh,
was in the shower. Huh?
oh, so he wasn't asleep at all. He was going
No.
to his hot tub and he left to tell his wife something. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, he almost could have died. Reed and others pulled the driver from the water. He said she was conscious but disoriented and moaning. You see what I heard earlier about her sounding like a baby? Yeah. Like she was literally like so drunk and shocked and in pain that she was reduced to a fetal state, which is just so sad to see. 15 minutes later, Reed said she was standing and being interviewed by police. The vehicle landed in such a difficult position that the tow truck had to use a crane to remove it from the backyard. That is fucking crazy. That is fucking insane. Let's see. Reed told Fox 5 how he invested in his retirement savings into building.
Oh shit! You were right, Phoebe. Repairs could cost nearly $300,000.
I told you, dude. I told you. I said this is $250,000 if it's a fucking dollar. If it's a penny, this is $250,000.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I feel vindicated now. The crash destroyed the patio and contaminated the 25,000-gallon pool with motor oil. Reed estimates repairs could cost nearly $300,000, so the pool may need to be completely drained. And yeah, the driver was taken to a hospital in Arizona. So yeah, I was right, and like I said, that makes sense to me because let's just look at all the. Let's go back a little bit, right? So let's look at all the different things wrong with this, right? Let's look at all the different things that they managed to destroy. So we've got
the cost of the water.
The cost of the water, because this water, and not only that, but the cost of the water and the cost of replacing, not just that, but replacing the liner of the pool itself. Like this liner might need to be replaced because it's contaminated. And at the very least, the contamination cleanup service is going to be a huge bill. What was it that you said?
The patio floor, the hot tub, the wall, the roof, the side of the house, I would assume.
The side of the house, probably for sure. That hot tub, and honestly, with that much damage to a structure attached to this structure, this bathhouse over here, that's going to need to be fucking. There's going to need to be major repairs, at least to this front part of the frame for that building, if not the rest of that building. And it's just like the amount of things she made contact with, and managed to destroy or touch, is what made me so sure about the drag that I gave.
Well, they're definitely going to be garnishing her wages if she was drunk, which is what it sounds like. And I don't know how long this is going to take to get paid back. 300 grand is quite a chunk of change.
Yeah, that's a huge amount of money. I hope, like, this lady better have fucking full coverage insurance or be pretty rich. By the way, Happy New Year, Nikki.
Happy New Year.
Anyway, you ready to get off here, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
Because I think I'm about to go to bed, honestly. I was going to do a fast food tier list and shit tonight, but I think I'm too tired, and my viewers have mostly already left because it's too late, and I think I'm just going to make that goal up tomorrow.
New Year's sex is happening. I feel it.
All right. Hopefully.
All right, Phoebe. Well, hopefully this year is better than last year. I can.
Yeah. Hopefully. For real. Hopefully this year is better than last year.
Is this Phoebe's year?
This is Phoebe's year.
All right, Phoebe. I'll hop off and let you say goodbye to your people.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining me, Matt. Alrighty. Well, that was Matt, you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys every time. I'm going to see you guys later. I'm going to do those goals tomorrow. I hate, thank you, Matt, 100%. But yeah, I hate trying to like push this shit back off, but I'm way too tired tonight, and I feel like you guys probably are too. So look forward to that tomorrow. For now, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for hanging out with me as always.